Hi, this is Dr. Grande. I hope you find this video useful. If that's the case, please like it and subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks for watching. Hi Sam, I'm Bernadette. How you doing today?
Doing all right.
Doing all right? When I saw you last time, we had kind of processed through the intake, and you had mentioned there was some concerns about the relationship in general. So I thought this session, if you're okay with it, we can pick up where we left off.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds good?
Yep.
Yeah. Who would like to start off?
Start off.
I'll start off. Yeah, we're having a lot of trouble, trying to. Well, it's a lot of things. It's like the direction we want to go. Like I think our age difference, like different likes and stuff. A lot of her friends, are into a lot of different things than I am. Like I'm close to a little more than 15 years older than her. I'm 43.
You're 43?
So, and it's just putting a lot of strain on, and then, I work full time. I have, a career, and, she's works a couple part-time jobs, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they had much direction going into it.
All right, so it's not just the number of years. How old are you, Bernadette?
24.
All right, so it's not just the number of years between 24 and 43, 19 years. It's not just that. It's the career and maybe some of the social aspects too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, there's some different likes, I'm like to be more at home. Mm-hmm. Sometimes she likes to go out, party, go to clubs with her friends or something,
Okay.
It feels like a separate life,
A separate life, separate from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And separate interests. What do you think about this, Bernadette?
I mean, I do like to go and have fun with my friends and spend the night out on the weekend. I mean, I don't think that I'm completely without a direction in life, though. I mean, I don't have anything full-time yet, but I'm looking and I'm trying to figure out what I can really keep my interest in and make a career out of. Just nothing's really come along quite yet.
So you're working on the career
I'm working
concerns. On it. Right. Did you see that, Sam? Do you think that that's something that's being worked on? Or?
Not particularly.
No.
I see her partying a lot. And,
So what she's saying is not quite fitting with your view of it.
And, I mean, I enjoy going out every so often, but not all the time. And then, when I was getting into my mid to late 20s, I was starting to just get things more together, like
More together than what you're seeing from Bernadette now. So let me ask. I don't want to presume anything here. What are the kind of the options for this relationship? Like when you came in to see me, were you thinking that it needs adjustment? You're willing to abandon it if it's not working out? Like, what were you thinking in terms of options?
Well, I don't think either of us want to abandon it. But, I mean, we're having trouble trying to sync things together like the way we used to. It used to be, it seemed like a lot closer.
Now it's like we just can't agree on a lot of things.
Feels like we're pulling apart, kind of.
All right, so you agree you want to be together, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so that option of ending the relationship, that's off the table. So,
yeah, I don't.
And both of you agree with that?
Yes.
All right, so it's a matter more of what adjustments can one or both of you make to kind of find maybe that magic you had before? Or that compatibility or whatever?
I still feel like I'm, compatible with it.
Okay.
I just feel like it's like something's
Drifting
pulling apart.
almost.
Okay, not as close.
Yeah. we're not really agreeing on much, and it seems like it's harder for us to talk about things.
All right, so some difficulty communicating, and you're not agreeing on a lot.
Mm-mm.
And that's different than what you had before. How long have you been together?
A couple years now.
A couple years?
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, about 3 years. And would you say this is the kind of a low point, those 3 years, or is this something that's been going on a while?
I mean, it's recently started.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple months.
A couple months with the trouble communicating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since it became an issue for us.
How about arguing? I mean, right now you both seem pretty friendly, even though you're discussing tough topics. Is it different, like when I'm not here?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
We can antagonize each other sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like it gets frustrating,
It does.
Especially when after a couple years of having an idea of where I thought we'd be going, and now it seems like the direction's changed a lot. That's.
All right, so there's a frustration in this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You want to work it out,
Yes.
but for a couple months, it's been more of a struggle. All right, so let's start here. If you could change one thing, like in all this, if you could just change something back the way it was already, like a few months ago, what would you change back?
Not sure. I've seen her do this for a while, and I think it's only just been coming to a head in the past couple months. I'd like to see her start thinking more broadly about her life and thinking more about what direction or purpose do I want to take, and not just party all the time and want to have her friends around, which it's good to want to have friends around, but
All right, so less partying, less friends around, more focus on career.
Yeah, some kind of direction, help out a bit more around,
More direction. All right. So, Bernadette, ask you the same question. What would you change or change back?
I just feel like I'm being rushed through a lot of stuff right now. I mean, I'm trying to find something, but I feel like I'm just being pushed really hard, and it's frustrating. And if I want to go out on the weekends to kind of vent that frustration, I think I should be allowed to.
All right, so you would like to keep things the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's really nothing you want to change back to?
I mean, I'd like to change back to not feeling like I'm being rushed through things, back to being able to take my time through these decisions.
All right, so you'd like Sam's behavior to change, his attitude toward you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't try to stop you.
Feels like you do.
Maybe not trying to stop, maybe you're trying to restrict it a bit. Or maybe that sounds like the concern you're expressing. Right?
Yeah.
You'd like the partying to be restricted a bit.
I could see that. There's just things I think, we should be focused on. Kind of move the relationship forward instead of where we have been. After 3 years, it's.
So it doesn't just lack direction; it lacks momentum.
Yeah.
You're not moving forward where you want to go in this relationship.
Yeah, we're still together, but it's kind of
Stalled.
what it has been over the past couple of years.
Yeah. Do you feel that same way, that it's stalled?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with the way it has been. I don't see why we really need to be rushing anywhere right now. I feel like things have been fine.
All right. So where you are, Bernadette, in all this is that Sam's behavior's changed.
Yes.
Okay. So he wasn't pressuring you to change the partying behavior, and now he is. And Sam, your position is, this has been great, but we need to move things forward.
Yeah.
And we're just stalled.
Yeah.
No direction, no momentum.
Kind of where we have been. So.
But it needs to change. Right. So there's a natural development that needs to occur, a progression that you're not seeing.
Yeah, that I'd like to see. I think we've come to that point where maybe we should start to move things forward a bit faster.
So maybe things need to change a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of that, you don't want to see things change in terms of partying and interacting with friends. And you do. Yeah. So you think that's at the core of is that really the problem?
I think it might be.
Yeah. Is that something you knew when you came in to see me?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times we just antagonize each other through the day when we see, because it's both kind of getting frustrated with each other.
It's definitely just easier to see that was the real issue, though. I have to talk about it a little bit. But
So it helped to talk it through a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So you maybe have a little bit more clarity on what's really at issue here. Right? You want to move forward, you're okay staying. And both of you make points, as to why you're the one that's right. Right? And then this is how we have this stalemate. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty much where we're at.
I think so.
Okay. So maybe what we can do or what you can do between now and the next session is kind of process this impasse that you're at, right? And look and see if there's any room to compromise here, right? To maybe to move forward a little, not very fast, just move forward a little bit. Maybe to party a little less. I don't know. Maybe some room in the middle. I don't know if there's room, but maybe there is. But I think it's probably worth taking this time between sessions and talking about that. Maybe there's other problems, and we can certainly discuss those next time. But maybe for now, just looking and seeing, is there somewhere to compromise at the impasse where you are now?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think
Yeah,
so.
it does.
Yeah. Any questions before we wrap up today?
I think so.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't think I have any.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in. We'll pick up there next time. Have a good week.